Welcome back to Costume Commentary. I'm Kate.
And I'm Brit, and today we're having the second part of our Hellboy 2-part series. Talking about the Golden Army, aka one of the best movies ever.
Yes! Elves!
So overall, this one has a very different feel from the original Hellboy. The first one, has the Nazis, and it has some more modern day stuff. This movie, they didn't base on any real specific storyline from the comic book, so Guillermo Del Toro had free reign to do all of his amazing creature creation.
The troll market. Oh my gosh, I don't think there's like two of the same creature.
But you also get some costume design in this movie that goes along with his sense of style. Very earthy, very detailed. One thing I've noticed is there's so much texture involved. Definitely came into play, especially with Princess Nuala and King Balor.
Every scene in that movie is eye protein. The opening scene is just gorgeous, and the first time we see the villain, Prince Nuada's training outfit is just perfect. He's shirtless, he's got on a pair of harem pants and what look like German jack boots. It doesn't look too constricting, and it just fits his like elf character of like wearing nice drapey clothing.
They managed to make the costumes fit the characters, fit their vibe, but also be practical. So many little tiny nuances, not just his costumes, but everyone's. And like Princess Nuala, the colors in it at the beginning tie her to her brother and her father, and then another one of the costumes she wears ties her a bit more to another character with which she may or may not be romantically involved.
No, even all the background characters do amazing. I just love every little detail that has gone into this film. It's a lot grander scale than Hellboy 1.
Oh, yeah.
You can really tell that Guillermo Del Toro was given free rein to do whatever he wanted,
Yeah.
and he did great with it.
Although Liz, again,
Falls flat. It's just the same outfit with a different shirt and a new haircut, both of which don't add to her character.
the haircut sucks. I hate the haircut. I think it's just like too sleek, and I've never been a fan of the bobs that have the very blunt rolled under edge. I think on anybody it really doesn't look good. I've never seen it. Like, sorry Anna Wintour, but your haircut is crap. As far as our main heroes, Abe and Hellboy, they're essentially the same. I'm not complaining about it.
No.
Don't fix what ain't broke.
They did great with the first movie, why change it?
Exactly. And there's a reason why he wears what he wears, As we said in the first video, his jacket is very practical and it fits him exactly. It has all the pockets he needs for ammo. It has the bright sleeves for his hands.
There is one scene where I have a problem with him wearing that trench coat, and that's when they're fighting on top of the gears with the Golden Army.
Yeah,
because
that's smart.
No, that's like wearing a cape and flying next to an airplane.
One scene I did love where he doesn't wear the trench coat is when he makes his reveal toward the beginning of the movie because he's tired of the general world not knowing who he is. It makes so much sense for him not to be wearing a coat because he has a tail he wants to show off. Like, he was taking every opportunity possible to be like, I am this creature thing and I just saved all of you. So it makes sense for him to take off the trench coat in that scene to be like, yep, this is me, bros.
Abe Sapien is another character who his outfit has not changed really at all.
Yeah.
Like with Hellboy, it goes along with his character perfectly. What? Why fix what ain't broke?
Yeah, our baby angel.
I know. Speaking of our baby angel, let's talk about his baby angel.
Princess Nuala. Spoiler alert!
Princess Nuala's outfits are very beautiful. They scream princess, but not like, foo-foo, I can't take care of myself. They scream like princess who's down to earth and like actually literally down to earth. It all looks very draped, but still very stylized. Her figure is really brought out. All of her costume mirrored her brother's.
One that I want to touch on super quick, who's not in the movie very long, but he looks amazing, is King Balor. He literally looks like he's a part of that throne, like he's been there so long. It all looks sort of piled up on top of him. You almost can barely even see him within the piles of his clothes. But he doesn't look opulent. It just looks like he's sort of resigned himself to this position. And so does she. Like, the coloring and of the makeup and the eyes and the hair, her and Prince Nuada, so well done.
Oh
That's so cool. Yes. And I love that it was a totally original ideas, at least for their characters and for the plot of this. We're so tired of reboots and remakes and adaptations. Even though this one is an adaptation, they took it a whole new original direction, and we had like an original plot, original characters, and original designs and costumes, and it's so amazing, and I wish more filmmakers would do this because it's so good.
So the goggles for the troll market scene were designed by Eugene Schuflin. I apologize if I butchered your name. And they were made out of mirror and glass to be a nod to old film where they used to use mirrors and glass to make actors look smaller or larger and put them on things that they weren't supposed to be on.
The goggles, you can sort of look at the goggles and get the vibe of the whole film. So, as always, let's do our bad news first. And we have the same least favorite.
Yes.
It's Liz. Sorry.
When you have greatly dressed female characters like Princess Nuala, why is Liz in the same horrible outfit that didn't do well in the first movie?
It's not flattering on her. It's like so boring. It's literally nothing.
I guess with the boring part, like it kind of works towards her character where she doesn't want to stick out.
Yeah, I can understand that. I like to imagine that when you're watching a movie, you're sort of watching it through the lens of your narrator, and if you don't have a designated narrator, that would be the main character. So I want to see everyone as Hellboy sees everyone, you know? And he's absolutely in love with her. She's like his most precious favorite thing in the world. There's nothing that seems special about her. And I know that she's struggling with not wanting to be noticed, not wanting to have been born this way, but it seems like in the second movie she sort of had this character change where she, you know, is like becoming more okay with herself and being able to identify as like a special person. So why would her costuming not reflect that? We could do better with Liz. So, good news? Which one's your favorite?
My favorite is actually a two-person job, and that is the final outfits that Prince Nuada and Princess Nuala wear. It's golden but a light creamy gold with gold, like darker gold accents, and then red accents in it. It blends in well with their skin tone and their makeup and their hair color and their eye color. They mirror each other so well. I just think it's such a beautiful comparison where they're these twins who are literally linked. I see those costumes and it screams elf to me. They just look so well together. It's very cohesive. I just love everything about them, and I would cosplay that in a heartbeat.
So my favorite is a character that's only in the movie for a few minutes, which is the Angel of Death. Horrifying and amazingly gorgeous. If you go by like the Bible, angels are not, you know, touched by an angel type. You know, they look like humans, but they slightly glow. Angels are awesome in the sense that they fill you with fear and dread and amazement and adoration and all of these different indescribable emotions, like literally fill you with awe. That is what the Angel of Death does, while also being absolutely horrifying and played by Doug Jones. I just love the wings, the shape of the face, the teeth. And then my favorite aspect of it is the exposed chest and then the interesting dress skirt that almost seems like it's a part of the angel's body. It really is this indescribable creature that is ambivalent as far as gender and also human life. The Angel of Death is going to do its job and it doesn't care either way about you. It's just going to do what it's going to do. So well designed. Another example of great use of texture. I could gush all day about that costume. Everything about it. Overall, amazing.
Absolutely. Please go watch this film.
If you didn't like the first one, so you didn't watch the second one, A, you're a fool. B, watch the second one, because it's like even better than the first one.
It's very different, but it still has like the very true Hellboy vibes to it.
Ron Perlman is again perfection as Hellboy.
If you liked this video, please make sure to give it a like. Comment down below if there's any TV show, video game, movie, anything with costumes that you would like us to review. Stay
tuned this upcoming Wednesday for our long overdue review of Hamilton. Yay! Thanks for watching! All night out, all night! So now we're gonna go ahead and cover the full arm. I've used this paint before to do Hellboy, and it lasts all day and is super pigmented and just really well made. Another technique